Imagine a creature that in Western movies is feared as a monster, yet in China, it is revered and celebrated. The dragon, not a bringer of fire, but of rain, not a force of destruction, but a giver of life. The question is, why has the dragon become China's most powerful symbol? The answer is not just a story. It is thousands of years of civilization, culture, and wisdom. Visual cue. Start with a cinematic dragon flying over misty mountains, rain falling, clouds swirling, then fading into ancient Chinese temples and imperial robes. The meaning behind the symbol. In China, the dragon is far more than just a cartoon or a creature of fantasy. It is a symbol of power, wisdom, balance, and leadership, qualities that have defined Chinese civilization for thousands of years. When we ask, why is the dragon China's national symbol? We're really exploring how this mythical creature has shaped the way China thinks, governs, and expresses its culture. The dragon represents the harmony between heaven and earth, strength without cruelty, and authority tempered with wisdom. It is featured in ancient Chinese art, architecture, and even in the imperial court, where emperors were often called sons of the dragon. Over centuries, this symbol has influenced everything from politics and philosophy to festivals and folklore, becoming a central figure in Chinese identity. In essence, the dragon is not just a symbol. It is a reflection of China itself, majestic, enduring, and deeply respected around the world. The dragon and its deep connection to nature. Ancient Chinese life was closely tied to rivers, rainfall, and the cycles of nature. A failed harvest could mean disaster, even death. In this context, the dragon was not just a mythical creature. It was the master of rain and clouds, the guardian of water and life itself. According to Chinese mythology, wherever a dragon appeared, it brought rain, rivers thrived, and crops flourished. It was seen as a life-giver rather than a destroyer. Unlike fearsome beasts in other cultures, the Chinese dragon was a symbol of balance, capable of immense power, yet always in harmony with nature. Over time, this connection between the dragon and nature became central to Chinese culture. Dragons were depicted on temples, bridges, and even ceremonial robes, reminding people that life and prosperity were intertwined with the rhythm of the natural world. Simply put, where the dragon reigns, life follows. Western versus Chinese dragon. Two worlds, two symbols. In the West, dragons are often seen as evil monsters, fierce creatures that hoard treasure and must be defeated by heroes. They are symbols of danger, chaos, and destruction. Think of classic fairy tales or medieval legends. The dragon is always the villain. But in China, the story is completely different. The Chinese dragon is calm, wise, and protective. It embodies strength with virtue, power with balance, and authority with compassion. Rather than spreading fear, it brings life, prosperity, and harmony. This striking contrast shows how a single symbol can evolve differently depending on a culture's values, environment, and history. While the West sees dragons as adversaries, China sees them as guardians and guides, a reminder that symbols are not universal. They reflect the soul of a civilization. Emperors and the symbol of royal power. When emperors ruled China, the dragon became the ultimate symbol of authority. It was no longer just a mythical creature. It represented the emperor's divine right to lead. The ruler was even called the son of the dragon, linking his reign directly to this powerful and respected symbol. In imperial China, strict rules governed how dragons could be used. Only the emperor could display the five-clawed dragon, while officials, nobles, and commoners had to use dragons with fewer claws. This distinction made it clear. The dragon was not just a decorative motif. It was a visual declaration of supreme power. Through art, architecture, robes, and palace decorations, the dragon's image reinforced the emperor's dominance and his role as the guardian of the land and people. Over centuries, the dragon became a living emblem of authority, responsibility, and divine protection, an icon of power like no other. The dragon's body and Chinese philosophy. The Chinese dragon's body is a fascinating blend of multiple animals. The head of a camel, the antlers of a deer, a serpent-like body, and the claws of an eagle. At first glance, it might seem like a random mix, but every feature has a purpose. This combination reflects a deeper idea in Chinese philosophy. Balance is true power. Each animal contributes its strengths, and together they create a creature that is harmonious, wise, and unstoppable. The dragon is not just strong. It embodies coordination, adaptability, and perfect equilibrium. In essence, the dragon's body teaches an important lesson. Power alone is not enough. It must be balanced with wisdom, flexibility, and harmony. This is why, even today, the dragon continues to inspire leaders, artists, and thinkers. It is the ultimate symbol of strength guided by balance. The dragon in festivals and the heart of the people. The dragon dance during Chinese New Year is far more than just a spectacular performance. It is a symbol of driving away bad luck and inviting good fortune into homes and communities. The long, vibrant dragon costume is carried by dozens of performers, moving as one synchronized body. This collective effort is not accidental. It represents unity, cooperation, and shared strength. Just as the dragon brings life-giving rain to the land, the people bring prosperity and energy to the festival. Every twist, turn, and leap of the dragon reflects celebration, hope, and cultural pride. Through festivals, parades, and art, the dragon connects ancient mythology with modern life, reminding everyone that it is not just a symbol of power, but also of community, harmony, and enduring tradition. In China, the dragon lives not only in stories, it lives in the hearts of the people. Descendants of the dragon, a symbol of pride and strategy. Many Chinese people proudly refer to themselves as the descendants of the dragon. This is more than a nickname. It is a declaration of heritage, identity, and pride. The dragon represents intelligence, patience, and careful long-term planning, qualities that have guided Chinese culture and strategy for centuries. From ancient emperors to modern thinkers, the dragon spirit is seen in diplomacy, innovation, and resilience. It embodies a mindset that values foresight, balance, and endurance, reminding the world that true strength is measured not only in force, but in wisdom and strategy. By calling themselves dragon descendants, the Chinese celebrate a legacy of power, knowledge, and cultural continuity, showing that the dragon is not just a myth. It is a living symbol that continues to inspire and shape a nation even today. Modern China and the awakened dragon. Today, as China has emerged as a major economic, military, and technological power, the world often remarks, the dragon has awakened. But this dragon is not one of unchecked aggression or chaos. Instead, it represents controlled power, long-term vision, and strategic influence on a global scale. Just as the mythical dragon was associated with wisdom, patience, and foresight, modern China channels its strength with precision, whether in trade, diplomacy, or innovation. The dragon now symbolizes a nation that has awakened to its full potential, confident yet calculated, powerful yet deliberate. This modern incarnation of the dragon ties ancient cultural symbolism to today's global reality, showing how a mythical emblem continues to shape identity, ambition, and strategy. In every sense, the dragon is alive, majestic, respected, and deeply ingrained in the story of China's rise. Dragon versus panda, soft power and the soul of China. While the panda represents peace, diplomacy, and China's softer side, the dragon embodies the spirit, wisdom, and strength of the nation. The panda is the face China shows to the world in friendliness and cultural charm, a symbol of soft power. In contrast, the dragon is the heart, the strategic, visionary, and powerful essence of the country. Together, these symbols balance each other. One inspires affection, cooperation, and global goodwill, while the other represents resilience, authority, and long-term planning. In essence, the panda and the dragon together tell the full story of China, a nation capable of kindness and charm, yet grounded in strength, intelligence, and enduring cultural pride. The soft power of the panda complements the hard power of the dragon, completing the portrait of a modern, multifaceted China.